Aqua. How are you? Happy birthday to all the Aquariuses in the house. I'm Aqua myself. My birthday is on Friday. I will be doing some readings on Friday as well. So, you know, there's no rest for the Aqua baby. But I am here to fulfill what I can fulfill for us for this week, the 7th to the 13th of Feb. How have you been? Apologies about last week. I had a nightmare. I recorded all these videos, not one of them uploaded. Can you imagine this? Apart from, I think, Capricorn. So what have I got for my Aqua babies this week, the 7th to the 13th? What do we have for them, spirits? Or for us? What have we got for us? What's that? All right. This is looking okay. So far, so good. Give me two more. What do I have for Aquarius? Okay, that wanted to turn but didn't. It was the Ace of Wands. You've got to drop if you want to be in this reading for my Aquas, please. What the heck? Okay, as it's Aqua's birthday, we're not going down like that. Can I have 3 more cards? We're getting 6 cards, mate. 3 more. Come on, Aqua. 2 more. 1 more. Yeah, okay. My aquamarines. So this is what is going on. This is what it looks like that's going on here. So I've got the 9 of Wands, the 3 of Swords, and this is why I decided to do the extra row. The 3 of Swords and the Princess of Cups. This is on the first row. So something here, I mean, there may have been a love situation. Underneath of this love situation, there's the 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands is trying to put down the burdens, or something has come to an end and the burdens are being put down. The end of a cycle is right underneath of the 3 of Swords. I don't particularly think, this is a bad thing, because everything else that surrounds it is pretty spectacular, Aquas. So, got the 9 of Wands here. Someone here is being very resilient. Someone here has been working hard. There could be slight defensive energies here. There could be slight defensive energies, but I'm not going to hold you to that, Aqua. We've been through a lot lately, you know what I mean? But right next to the 3 of Swords, I've got the Princess of Cups. Princess of Cups is a dreamer. She's a dreamer. She is somebody who she wants more for her life. There's a lot of wish fulfillment really with the Princess of Cups. She's very much that individual who she wants to love, and she wants to love in a way that is fulfilling. I also have the Princess of Swords here, which is very interesting. So the Princess of Swords, she lands underneath of the 9 of Wands, meaning that if you were really defensive about something, okay, Princess of Swords is here to bring a sense of clarity. But when I say clarity, I mean it in a way of being curious. So it's more of an investigative curiosity, if you know what I mean. So it's less of this, it's only going to be this way, it's not going to be the other way. Remember, these swords are mental energy, so you just may be in that realm at the moment of overthinking and just cooking up these stories in your head. Aqua's like this. This is very, very normal for us. There's a sense of curiosity, of delving a little bit deeper into a situation that you may have been feeling defensive about. There could be someone who's working really hard at something here as well. And all that hard work is leading you into different realms of curiosity, seeking a little bit deeper, plunging yourself into a new abyss. Where's that come from? It's interesting. I have a friend who uses this word a lot. It's not a word that I sort of use that much, but the more he uses it, it's the more I'm feeling that. Abyss. What are we doing here? Such an Aqua question, isn't it? All right, team. So yeah, someone here who is working a little bit harder to delve deeper into the abyss of life, or whatever there is, there's a situation here that you're working on, some work that you're actually doing. There's something here, you're diving into it with passion. It's very intellectual as well. This person's not just going into this a bit like, oh yeah, let's just find out whatever it is. You want to know what makes this person tick or makes the situation work, you know. Very interesting. I never usually get that from those cards, but let's see what else is going on. Aqua. Yeah, with the Three of Swords here and the Ten of Wands underneath, there's something here that is ending. I don't feel, you know, I need to clarify that Three of Swords, because that one threw me off, really. With the Princess of Cups, that dreamer, loving in this really giving way. There's someone here who just wants to give love, feel love, be in love. This person's a dreamer. It's beautiful cup energy. I love it. And right underneath of that, I have the Prince of Wands. You know, the Prince of Wands is somebody like, if you know your tarot, you know, it's like the Knight of Wands. It's that kind of energy. Real fiery, in and out of your life sort of thing. Somebody who comes in with all this passion and charisma and all of the things, then they leave rather suddenly. But on my card, I always interpret differently with this particular card. I think it's interesting. Okay, this is interesting now. These three cards just fell. I'm not going to read them yet. I need to talk about this Prince of Wands because I think it's important. There's the Prince of Wands here. You know, so there's somebody who's around you, somebody in your life. You could also be exuding this energy, but I think it's another energy. You know, I don't think it's you. Or you may have a fire placement. You know, there's something here about, there's this thing, you know, of seeking deeper, using vigor and fire and passion to seek deeper. This person is turning their back against everything else to seek that depth. To seek that depth, you know. And what is interesting here, right, that the person is very much, you know, turning their back to the world and looking over the horizon, holding that fire, meaning that you want to go forward now with passion and determination. Instigation is what it says on the card. Beautiful. Instigation. Instigate. Starting things. Starting things in a way that is maybe unusual, you know. It may just be like an unusual way, or it may be a way that feels uneasy, you know. There may be a way here that feels uneasy, but I'll come back to that. I'll come back to, maybe I'm getting more feelings about that card. All of the cards that have people here are all looking away. They're all looking away. They are looking either in towards themselves or over the horizon. Princess of Cups. She's looking at that cup. She's hopeful. She's wishful. She's dreamy. What is in that cup for me? What am I seeking? What do I need? What do I want? What is my desire? Princess of Swords. She's kneeling down. She's also looking into her sword. I tell a lie. Her eyes are kind of closed, but she's holding that sword. You know, what do we know about swords, team? Swords are sharp. Swords clearly cut. Swords are normally long. So I think it's very interesting. She's kneeling in the nighttime near an ocean with this sword in her hand. I feel like this is somebody who takes time to meditate for a sense of clarity. You know, this person is looking for downloads. I'm not talking about any old downloads here, though, people. I'm talking about real deep insight. You know, deep insight that they have been seeking for a long, long time here. It's a long time. This person wants absolute clarity on what it is that they're curious about. I don't believe that this person is going to get all the answers just by doing that. I feel like this person does need to integrate more in society. It's interesting, you know, because everybody on these cards are all singular people. You know, there's no group here. There's nothing like that. You know, the Nine of Wands may indicate having to work with other people, but there's perseverance, there's resilience here with this Nine of Wands. So whatever the situation is, if you're defensive, you will get the clarity on a situation that you're defensive on. If somebody broke your heart, that burden is being dropped. No one cares about it anymore. If you're seeking love or dreams or wish fulfillment, whatever, emotional fulfillment, there's that fire burning within you to go and get that. Aqua, we're not messing, mate. 2022 is ours. We've had enough of the bullshit. Oops, am I allowed to say that? All right, team. Anywho, so these three cards fell together, which I'm not surprised about, mainly because of, you know, we've had 2, 3 of Swords, but I still don't actually think it's a terrible thing. Because with the 3 of Swords here, you've got the Ace of Cups. Why do I keep talking about threes? There could be something that is of significance to you. There's the Ace of Cups there, but there's also here, there's a pause. There's a chance here to see something from another perspective. There's a chance here to see something, to be enlightened about something, i.e. be curious about what you're being enlightened about. You know, delve a little bit deeper into it. It's really interesting the darkness of this particular card, because I don't particularly think it's a dark card, but I think it's really interesting that it has, you know, the dark night, you know. I think could be somebody who went through the dark night of the soul. There's a possibility here. And it also feels like you need to do more meditation at night. You need to seek more at night. And maybe you're somebody who gets things in your dreams. I know that I am that person who gets things in my dreams. Yeah, so with this Ace of Cups, 3 of Swords, and the Hangman, there's a love situation that seems to be, okay, these 2 cards just fell. Okay, somebody's manifesting something here with you. This is really weird. So why is the 3 of Swords here in the upright? Is somebody still heartbroken over something? Aqua, move on, yeah? It doesn't matter. That person doesn't matter anymore. Move on. We need other things to now be happening in our life. It's 2022. We've already had 2 years of nothing. You know what I mean? Maybe I speak for myself here. We've already had 2 years of nothing. It's time to move it on to something. You know? Yeah, but there's manifestation here, and there's victory. Somebody wants to be victorious. You know, either the person wants to be victorious either with you, or you want to be victorious with someone. Either way, that works for me. Why is the 3 of Swords here? I need to clarify that. Because it's such a strong card to fall, isn't it? It's such a strong card to fall. Why is the 3 of Swords here? Just give me 1 or 2 messages, please, for my Aquas. Why is the 3 of Swords here, please? Just give me 1 or 2 messages. Okay, so you know what actually wanted to fall there? The Ace of Pentacles, but it didn't quite turn. But out of heartache, abundance is born. The end of that relationship weren't so bad after all now, was it, team? That's so evil. Please drop if you want to be counted. Come on. Healing. Okay. So we have the Star card, which is you, Aqua. You showed up in your own card, in your own reading. This is just beautiful. I love when that happens. So Aqua, we have shown up in our own reading. You know, there's a lot of vulnerability here. There's vulnerability. But I feel like, right? Don't tell anyone. But I feel like this vulnerability is going to be your abundance. Does this sound a little bit weird? Obviously, we're not surprised, it's Aqua. For the Ace of Pentacles to turn, you know, but not fall, shows me they wanted to tell us that, okay? But I only take the fallers. But for some reason, I actually wanted to look at the turner today. Is there anything else on that 3 of... Something is dead, done and dusted, honey. But out of that, this is the Death card, you know, the sunshine. is somewhere in the corner of that card. I don't know if you can see there. The sunshine is a rebirth of something completely new, something beautiful. And with the Knight of Cups in reverse, it feels like, because the Knight of Cups normally upright for me really translates as somebody who is not particularly still emotionally strong. You know what I mean? Is this someone who's not particularly emotionally strong, not really in control of things? If you have a look at the water right at the bottom of the card, look at the water there. You know, it's a stream that's kind of swirly. And I feel like Knight of Cups is kind of swirly with the truth. You know, very charismatic. They can be really beautiful and amazing people. You know, they want to share with you, but are they sharing everything with you in the upright? But in the reverse, very much the opposite. You know, I feel like you're very honest with yourself these days, especially emotionally, you know, of what is available to you, what you're able to sort of share with another as well. I think you're sort of really honest with yourself these days, and I think that's a beautiful thing. Yeah, I don't normally get that with those cards. I don't know why I'm reading like this today, my Aquas, but you know what I mean? I'm putting in 110% because this is our birthdays, mate, you know? Is there anything else my Aquas need to know about this? Is there anything else my Aquas need to know about this reading? Can I have... You know what? Let me give you another deck. Aqua. My babies. All right. Can I have 3 cards of advice, please? For this energy update for Aquarius. 3 cards of advice. Let's see. 3 cards of advice. It feels like a very spiritual reading. It doesn't feel like it's a love reading like that. I don't know how you feel, but I don't really feel that. Just give me 3 cards, please. 3 cards for my Aquas. I'm not going to take those that just fell willy-nilly. And why are these cards not all upright? Let's see how they fall now. Okay, now give it to me. 3 cards, please. 3 cards that didn't just fall when you want to talk. Okay. 1 more. 2 6s. Okay. 2 fell out again. So I'm going to take all 4 of the cards because it's my Aqua's birthdays. Oh my God, the cards are all dropping all over the gaff. I can't hold it together. Okay, so I have the 6 of Swords, the 6 of Wands, the Hermit, and the Star. Beautiful energy. So it's almost like there is somebody who is on a spiritual journey here. Somebody has moved away from those real choppy waters. It's like, remember what I said earlier, you know, about the Princess of Swords? She's not just seeking any old information. She's seeking the information, you know. It's almost like a nugget of truth that's going to enable this individual to move forward on the next step of their path, if that makes sense to somebody. God, this may just be for one Aqua out there. Please, God, let it be for more. And with the 6 of Wands, there's going to be success with this. Yeah, so the 6 of Swords, 6 of Wands, 2 6s, seeking harmony, you know, seeking harmony, that alchemy, that inner alchemy. And once again with the Hermit, this is somebody who is soul searching, mate. This is someone who's on a spiritual path. There's no doubt in my mind this is somebody who has decided to withdraw from society in a way. I'm not saying you're not, you know, I'm not saying you're not kind of triggering every now and again, but most of the cards that have fallen for you, Aqua, have been either symbolic or singular people. Nothing has had like a group of people like the 3 of Cups or the 3 of Pentacles. Nothing has been like that. You know, so there's someone here who is definitely on a singular journey of healing. How can you have the star twice in your own reading. I mean, it's absolutely extraordinary, even if I do say so myself. It's absolutely extraordinary to have that card drop twice for you. I mean, you know, it doesn't matter whatever has happened in the past here, Aqua, you are on the path to healing. There's that, you know, there is someone here who is on a mission to heal their soul or discover their soul. I mean, it's beautiful. I could cry. What an amazing reading for you, Aqua, on your birthday. Whoever's birthday is today, happy birthday, team. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Keep being Aqua, you know, as weird and wonderful as what we are. Lots of love to you. This is the end of this reading, basically. Energy updates week commencing the 7th to the 13th. I'll see you again next week, hopefully on time this time. My darlings, ciao for now.